What's going on, gang? I want to tell you something real quick in this first minute that's going to be moving forward with all the videos moving forward. It's just a quick summary, and then I'll elaborate a little bit more on a later video. And then I want you to listen to the rest of the message. The rest of this message is basically living in denial and acceptance. But real quick, listen up for this first minute. So things are going to start changing on this channel. I already have a couple things lined up, and I'm not gonna talk too much and just kind of get overexcited. But I do have a couple things lined up, like a couple interviews with some people, and then I'm trying to get a therapist on a regular basis that can come on here with me. And that's my goal. If you are a therapist, if you are in the local market, or maybe we can do a live video for other people, I'd love to work with you. Please contact me. Have my email is going to be down below, and my contact information, along with the messages I typically put in my comment section, or in my the description section. So with that said, there's going to be some other things we're going to be talking about, but the main gist, the whole thing that this whole channel is wrapped around is us losing our children. And there's so many other things that kind of stem from that, and it comes from our own trauma, or getting in a relationship with others that haven't fixed their trauma. It comes from therapy, psychotherapy, counseling, understanding oneself, oneness, true inner peace, even in the midst of pain, true acceptance. And now let's go ahead and move forward with my message. So with that said, you're going to find a little bit more information of things I'm going to be talking about. Sorry, I lost my track. The things we're going to be talking about, but I feel like you guys, many of your messages, and I want to say thank you, and even my own personal experience in relationships, going through a traumatic experience, being heartbroken, and like yourself. And it's not just relationships, guys, kids. This is where the foundation of this channel came from, is missing our children. That's real heartbroken pain, and that's where we all found each other here. And I don't want to lose that. That's not what we're losing. We're not veering off of that, but we have to look at these other things. What can we do? We can fix. First, we have to look at ourselves before we start pointing the finger at other people. We can't really diagnose with people. So that's why we need to have a professional on here and maybe talk a little bit more about that. And that's also why I'm doing my studying and trying to get my certifications under my belt, so we can look a little bit more in depth in these areas. Okay, so with that said, I will be talking a little bit more about religion. If I've been open about being respectful and loving all religions, all ethnicities, and I still stay firm to that. What I've been doing for quite some time, though, is living with one foot in and one foot out into my spiritual side and with God. And I'm grateful actually to go through a difficult time, because I'm not ashamed to say that my heart being broken pushed me more towards God, because it was such an evil experience. It's such an evil experience in these different areas, maybe in relationship, or also missing my child. The experience of going through that was so evil that I felt like I needed to survive, and I was trying to reach out to something, and it was the God. There's no other place, and no other better place to reach out to your spiritual side, whether it be Buddha, Allah, Jesus Christ, the Lord, and whatnot. So I do want to share with you that I'm here to be open and honest with you about going into this space of somewhat of denial, of wanting to accept your spiritual side, and also being in the desire of wanting a more in-depth you. When you have conversations in life, or with people, or meeting new relationships, where's the depth? Where are you truly in tune with yourself? And that's something I just don't see anymore. A lot of us are dealing with other traumas like PTSD, borderline personality disorder, bipolar, depression, narcissism, schizophrenia, that we don't even realize. And we need to be a little bit more in tune with that. And I want to get a little bit more in depth with my knowledge as well as bring other professionals on platform. And we're going to be doing interviews. I already have 2 interviews lined up. And I'm reaching out to you guys if you happen to know any professionals that be willing to work with me on my channel and helping to get more understanding and insight on self-actualization, realization, and just self-growth and understanding. So with that said, I want to continue with this message. This is going to be a longer version of this message going forward, but living in denial. You may be living in denial if you don't believe your spouse, don't believe your coworkers, your boss. You don't believe your own child. You constantly think someone is getting over on you. You're living in denial, and you're constantly thinking someone's out to get you, or someone's not being honest, or you're being cheated on. You're living in denial as a woman, or you're living in denial as a man. We're both not out of the wind here. And why would you be living in denial, and how would you know you're living in denial? Because you're not in full acceptance of yourself. You're denying your own trauma. You're denying the fact that you have depression. You're denying the fact that there's something wrong with you that needs to be fixed. And by doing so, you're denying the whole world around you, living in denial. So if you are living in acceptance, like a full honesty, if you go and ask a stranger that knows me right now, my boss will tell you, Rocky's a great guy. He's so nice, gentle. He wants everyone to be happy around him, but he lives with depression. So he lives with depression on a daily basis from missing his child. Hey. And I want you to understand that living in acceptance, I accepted who I am. And I've accepted the fact that I love myself, and I only find true love within myself because I can't find it outside of myself. And you only find true love outside of yourself once you fully are in love with who you are inside. And self-love doesn't come with painting our nails or doing our hair or getting a massage. That's all external. Really in your mind, at peace and calm. And that's something I want to go more into when moving forward with this channel. I have other things that I'm doing as well too that I'd like to focus on. I've been going to church a little bit more, and I'm actually moving to my church a little bit closer to me. Well, it's actually not too far from me. It's actually still in San Jose, but I'm going to be moving churches that's a little bit closer towards me. And I'd like you guys to be a part of that as well too. A part of my growth and a part of this channel. So I love you guys with all my heart. I want you guys to live in acceptance of who you are. Live in acceptance first of your own pain and your own trauma. Live in acceptance of self-actualization and be self-aware of what you have done, and stop denying your subconscious, the quick thought that just floats in the back of the mind. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. That was wrong with me. Maybe I should say sorry. And then putting the whole world in front of us of things that we need to do and just clouding our subconscious thought. Our subconscious thought is truly the magic. And if we can bring our subconscious thinking into the forefront of our life and self-actualize within ourselves, then we can transform our life into a better place, into a more peaceful place. We can align better. Our frequency will rise, and everything will come into place. You really have to live in your subconscious a little bit more firmer. Am I doing something wrong? Yes, you are doing something wrong. And put it to the forefront. And accept it and live in acceptance. I did this wrong. I should apologize. This is not right of me. Thinking like this and having these feelings of feeling good in the wrongdoing is not right of me. And I need to accept this. This is not right. This is not right living. This is not the person that I was born to be into this world and create chaos and anger and live in feel good moments of chaos and anger or hurt and pain or infidelity. This is not what you were meant to do. So be in acceptance of the wrongdoing that you're feeling. Be in acceptance of what you feel first. First, it starts with you. We cannot point at others and hurt each other and point all the negativity, because literally what you're doing is you're deflecting on what's truly wrong with you. Guys, I love you so much, and please stay with me on this channel, and slowly, one step at a time, We will rise. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you with all my heart. You're the greatest. There's nothing above you. There's nothing above you. I love you. You're at the highest peaks. Take care.